So here we are in Washington, D.C. at Lafayette Park, which is across the street from the White House. The building with the word jobs on it is the Chamber of Commerce, really close to the White House, so they can lobby them right around the corner. We may actually see it's nothing but about every third building is a international or national logo. This is funny. This lady is walking in, and she says, you can probably see, it says restricted area, do not enter. I don't know why. Usually Lafayette Park is not all blocked off, but today it is. Oh, you know what? It's not all blocked off. It's just that one little piece. This side street of houses, which are all foundations of nonprofits. But Lafayette Park itself is not blocked off. Lafayette Park is named after the French, I think, because they were involved in helping the Americans in the Revolutionary War. Up in the distance, the little yellow building you see is an Episcopalian church. Lots of presidents have basically gone to church there. So I'm glad to see that Lafayette Park is not actually closed off. The Pennsylvania Avenue end of it was. I actually was doing this tape from another angle and had to stop it. Walk several blocks out of my way to come in from a different angle. At any rate, the little turn of the century buildings you see there are, this is where Blair House is. It's one of them. When the president is meeting with people at quote-unquote Blair House, it's one of these houses, and the rest of them are all, I think, the 1,000 Points of Light Foundation back from Bush's days. Bush Sr. was there, and it may still be there, as well as historical preservation foundations. It's actually a nice park. It's used, of course, for any protest, including tea parties. Like New York, D.C. has a lot of parks that have these built-in chess tables. The big old gray building there behind the statue is the old executive office building. It's where most White House staff actually work. Very few of them actually work in the White House itself, although some do. And there's the White House itself. The White House itself has its fountain in full blast today. Now I'm walking on the grass. Oh yeah, there's no sign saying you can't hear people sitting on the grass. I usually don't walk on the grass. I'm only doing this for the sake of a better video with fewer trees blocking it. As you can see, the White House is quite pretty. The little area you see, there appears to be a backhoe, and there's kind of a green tent just to the right of the White House. I'm pretty sure that's the area. I think that's probably where the Rose Garden is, and I know that's the area that the reporters set up in with their giant silver umbrellas for lighting and all that kind of stuff. There are all the tourists taking their pictures of the White House. Here are all the police. There's so many cameras here that I feel that no one will bother me and ask me why the hell I've got my iPad out recording. Though you never know. Anyway. And there's the Washington Monument. You can see behind Washington Monument. It's basically on 15th or 16th Street. The White House is basically between 16th and 17th. You know, what's funny about this corner up ahead, I hear people remark on it, especially if, like the Ron Paul Iraq veterans against Obama who had their march here. A lot of people who come to Washington for the first time are bemused by the fact that there's not a Federal Reserve Bank right here. I'm sure there's one in Washington, but On the corner at the end of the street from the White House is, first of all, the Treasury Department. The Treasury Department is the thing there that you see. We're going to walk right past it, that has all the columns and has a statue and has quite a large fenced yard. But also, on the corner are several banks. Here's PNC Bank and Bank of America. And I think around the corner, the buildings with the little gold spire or dome, those are banks. I think right around the corner is a red brick building that's another bank. So we have two or three large banks. Of course, there are always two or three large banks in any downtown urban area, but two or three large banks across from the Treasury Department. One of them is Bank of America, which has to be one of the most politically involved banks in the world. Politically involved and probably government dependent. And here's the Treasury Department, which has some really lovely grass. I think it has a really great Easter egg hunt down there. It's 74 degrees, so all the bureaucrats are walking home. And all the tourists are out. Albert Gallatin, Secretary of the Treasury. PNC Bank, Bank of America, and the red thing is the bank. Oh, the red thing is SunTrust, and it's the thing that actually has the golden spire and anyway, that should probably be the end of this tape because I don't really know if there's anything more fascinating down here. Just downtown DC. Eventually we hit Pennsylvania Avenue again, and we get in a row Interior, Justice, the Agency for International Development, and all kinds of other things that, oh, the IRS too, all kinds of things that need not to exist, or in a few cases need maybe only to be radically scaled back. So I think I'll stop this tape early and not subject you to a full 10 minutes.